Good afternoon again. Um, Please, if you can hear me, can you signify in the chat box just an emoji or something? Thank you. All right, thank you so much. So we'll start the opening ceremony now. All right, so good afternoon again for the third time. I will start with a brief introduction. Okay, so my name is Ifitoboro Niyama. You can address me as Ife for short. I am a 400 level medicine and surgery student of Obafemi Awolowo University. I'm the current alumni relations officer of Medivoice News and Literary Agency. So I'll be the host for today's opening ceremony, and I urge all of us to have an open mind over the course of this workshop. Okay, so before I beckon on the editor-in-chief of Medivoice to give us his welcome address, I would like to give a brief summary of the club and the mission and vision of this workshop. Just a summary of our purpose and why we're having this long week of learning. Okay. Okay, so Medivoice is the news and literary club under the Medical Student Association of Obafemi Awolowo University. If I'm to do with formalities, I will refer to its members as talented writers, book lovers, and creatives that combine their literary life in medical school. Hosting a writing workshop is a tradition that our former editor-in-chief, in person of Okesomi Esemokai, started as a way to give back to our immediate community. Okay, so for this year's workshop, our theme is Inkspiration, and I will recite the mission and vision of this workshop, and I urge all of us to please follow through so we can know the purpose of why we are here. All right, so the vision of Inspiration is to empower students with versatile writing skills that can be applied across professional, creative, and commercial settings, enabling them to excel academically, build personal brands, and explore freelancing opportunities. And the mission of Inspiration is to offer a comprehensive workshop that provides hands-on training in professional and creative writing, along with a practical focus on freelance writing during the physical events. The program aims to equip participants with knowledge, actionable skills, and insights to enhance their writing abilities while fostering a community of aspiring writers. On this note, I would like to call on our current editor-in-chief, in person of Abifari Oluwajomiloju, to give us his welcome speech.
Hello everyone. Good afternoon. I hope you can all hear me. Good afternoon, and I will start by saying welcome to this much anticipated workshop, and it is with immense gratitude and joy that I stand before you and today and say that after months of us planning meticulously and having countless brainstorming sessions, this workshop is like finally a reality. And we owe this moment to the raw doggedness and tenacity of our committee members that have worked tirelessly. I know how many meetings we've had in the last few months. I know how many times I've had to call, to fight, and to send messages to ensure that this is a reality. And finally, we have brought this vision to life. So I will start by saying thank you, and I really appreciate their effort to each of them. And equally, I must also actually thank every one of you here because your enthusiasm, your commitment, and your willingness to invest in your personal growth is the main reason you have joined this workshop, and it is the main reason that this workshop has been made possible. So, without you, actually, there would be no workshop here, no vision fulfilled, and there would be no meeting or no moments like this. So yes, this workshop, it is more than a series of sessions. It is more than a series of classes. It to me, it looks like a launch pad. So it is for, especially for those people who wants to get into the world of writing. This is like your best chance, your ample chance to kickstart that journey, to kickstart that motion, that part that could change your life. Even for, it's not even just for newbie writers, it's not for beginner writers, even for seasoned writers, for professional writers, for at least for experts or the veterans. This is it is an opportunity for you to own and to refine your craft, to gain fresh insights, and to elevate your skills to at least a professional level. So, and again, we are very very honored to have some of with us some of our mentors here, and some of our mentors are some of our mentors are here, and we thank them for their unparalleled expertise and work rates, and it is of great privilege to learn from them. So I would encourage each and every one of you here that you should please try to do your best to at least learn from them with both hands. You should try to be attentive, try to be curious, and I think most importantly, try to be very very open to growing. So over the next 7 days, we will be immersed in writing experience that will be like no other, and it's all of this experience is going to culminate into a grand physical event actually. It's physical that we hold next week Friday, and it promises to be a journey that is filled with inspiration, filled with transformation, and a journey that is a true celebration of the art and the craft of writing. So once again, I will thank you for being a part of this vision because it's not just us, it's not just Medi Voice, it's you people too. And together we're not just it's not just a workshop to us. We're not just attending a workshop. We are building a community of storytellers, of thinkers, a community of change makers. And I wish all of you an everything experience. And I can't even wait to see the incredible work rate that will emerge from this gathering of people. So I will say finally, and I will end my welcome address with this. Thank you for having me, and let the workshop begin.
Thank you very much, Jamluju. All right. So before I continue with the opening ceremony, I want us to have a quick exercise, very briefly. I would like us to please give, on a scale of 1 to 10, you will rate your writing skills now and what you hope it to be after this event. So I'll send the format in the chat box for you to follow, and I'll urge all of us to send in our responses as we continue with this opening ceremony. So all you need to do is just write your writing skills now, rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, and what you expect it to be after the event, after this 1 week of learning. So we can keep doing that as I continue. Okay. Please, I need like 3 responses before I go ahead. I would really like us to participate. All right, thank you. I'm seeing our responses. I really appreciate. Okay. So you can keep it coming. I would continue with my speech. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to explain the event timeline because I'm sure some people have no idea how we want to learn everything about writing within a week. So inspiration is in 3 major tracks. You have the creative writing track, the professional writing track, and the commercial writing track. For the creative writing track, sorry about that. For the creative writing track, it's going to be in 2 subtracks. We're going to have the fiction writing and we're going to have the poetry writing. So the fiction writing will hold on 16th of November by 4 p.m., shortly after this opening ceremony. And we're going to have the poetry writing tomorrow, 17th of November by 5 p.m. The next track is the professional writing track. And professional writing track is to cover CV, cover letter, and personal statement writing. This will be held on the 18th of November by 4 p.m. And the last track is the commercial writing track, which covers personal branding and will be held on the 20th November by 5 p.m. The grand finale is to be a physical event on the 22nd of November. This will be held at the College of Health Sciences by 9 a.m. So if you've paid close attention, you would notice that Tuesday 19th November and Thursday 21st November are free days. These days were set aside for you to work on all assignments that you'll be given by every facilitator during the course of this event. Okay. So please let's keep on responding in case you're just joining. I gave a brief assignment for us to do. So please rate your writing now and rate your expectance after this event. I will send it again in the chat box in case you've not responded. Thank you. Okay, so before I proceed, please, I would like to give a quick reminder. A link was sent to the paid workshop page, I think yesterday. So this link is for an article that was sent by Dr. Ukamaka Olisakwe. She is the facilitator for our fiction writing track, and she asked all of us to go through it before our session begins later this evening. And if you do not know who Dr. Kamaka Olisakwe is, I guess we are at the right moment to find out. So I'll be inviting fellow moderators and MedVoice members to read the citations of the facilitators of each track that we're going to have during this week. Okay, so the first person I'll be calling on is Oladejo Promise, and he will be reading the citation of Dr. Ukamaka Olisakwe, who is the facilitator for our fiction writing track. Promise, you have the floor.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. I'll be reading the citation for Dr. Ukamaka Olisakwe. Dr. Ukamaka Olisakwe is a UNESCO Africa 39 honoree, a University of Iowa IWP Fellow, a VCFA Emerging Writer Scholarship winner, a Moreland Foundation Scholarship finalist, a Gerald Crack Prize runner-up, and a Normal Best Novel Award finalist. Our works have appeared in the New York Times, Granta, Guernica, Longread, The Lompos, Catapult, Google Arts and Culture, and elsewhere. She is the author of Ogadima 2020, Don't Answer When They Call Your Name 2023, and the founder and editor-in-chief of Isel magazine. She is currently writing a TV series, Ago DJ, for Canal Plus and Studio Canal. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Promise. I really appreciate that. All right, so the next citation will be that of Taiwo Hassan, who is our facilitator for poetry writing, and it's be taken by Akimbo Oluwadamilola.
All right, thank you very much, Ife. So I'll be reading the citation for poetry facilitator, Taiwo Hassan. Taiwo Hassan is a writer of Yoruba descent, a poet and a vocalist. His works explore motherhood, desire, family, sexuality, and friendships. A four-time Best of the Net nominee, his poem, Girl, was shortlisted for the Isele Poetry Prize His works have also appeared in Uncanny Magazine, Tramset, Kissing Dynamite, Brittle Paper, and several other places. His first book, Birds Don't Fly for Pleasure, is published by River Glass Books.
Thank you, Dami. I really appreciate that. Okay. Okay, so the next citation will be that of Oluwaseun Faweya. He is the facilitator for professional writing, and it will be taken by Idris Rukoya Temitope.
Okay.
Rukoya, you have the floor, please.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. While we wait for Rukoya to take hers, I would like to take the biography of Oluwaseun Faweya. Oluwaseun Faweya is the CEO of iLab Consult. I don't know if you can hear me. I hope you can hear me. And is the CEO of iLab Consult, a career consulting firm that specializes in crafting CVs, resumes, cover letters, personal statements, and business plans. With over 5 years of experience in human resources and administration, he has developed deep understanding of the recruitment landscape and the ever-evolving expectations of employers. He is deeply passionate about empowering individuals by providing knowledge, strategies, and confidence needed to navigate their career journeys successfully. And through his leadership at iLab Consult, Oluwaseun has impacted numerous clients locally and globally, making a tangible difference in their professional growth and development. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, so Rukoya is currently indisposed, and I would be taking the citation of our personal branding of our commercial writing track, and that is citation of Miss Ozioma Kalu. So Ozioma Kalu is a fast rising Nigerian writer and book blogger. Our works have appeared on some online literary platforms like Isele Magazine, Kalahari Review Writers Space Africa Nigeria, Terror House Magazine, Libretto Magazine, Salamander Ink Magazine, African Writer Magazine, One Black Boy Like That blog, Livina Press, and every other place you can imagine. She runs a book club called Bookish Pixie, where she writes amazing reviews on books. Kalu writes from Enugu, Nigeria, and she finished as the first runner-up in the May 2022 edition of Challenging the Writers Writing Contest. She's a flash fiction editor and mentor at Writer Space Africa, the assistant coordinator of Writer Space Africa, and the 2022 Best of the Net Award nominee. That is all on Ms. Ojoma Kalu. So I think now that we've read all about our facilitators, I believe we have I believe we have an idea of the people that are coming to take each session that we're going to have throughout the week. So we've come to the end of the opening ceremony, and very shortly, our facilitator for the fiction writing track in person of Dr. Okamaka Olisakwe will be joining us to start our session with us. Please be reminded to take all your assignments seriously. Grading will be carried out and awards will be given to outstanding performances. Lastly, ensure you participate in all the writing tracks. If you do not know your preferred writing niche, this event is a place for you to find out. And if you do, I believe there is no harm in learning more about writing. Thank you very much.